Today we will start construction management and law. So from today onwards, we will start the lecture on construction management and law. Already we have started lectures on estimating and costing. So next important subject is construction management and law. So from today onwards, as per the timetable, we will start construction management and law. It is again very much important subject which has been there in 7th semester. It is having a weightage of 80 marks. So it is having a university questions as it is having 6 units. So each unit will have 2 questions. Total 12 questions will be there, and total weightage for this is for 80 marks. So there will be 80 marks university exams and 20 marks internal assessments. So overall 100 marks is there. There is no as such internal or external practicals in this construction management and law. So there is no practicals in construction management and law. There will be this subject is only a theory subject, theoretical subject. So there is no as such practicals. Internal external practicals will not be there in construction management and law. So it is very important, as its name says, that construction management and various laws or various things related with the construction and management. Okay. So construction plays an important role, as you all know, as we have already seen in estimating. In order to construct a building, we have to estimate different units or different items of work. The same way, construction management, while we are having a construction at site, so we have to manage various activities, we have to manage various events. So we will see how much time consumed or time required for completion of particular activity or particular event, when it will be the starting time of an event, or when it will be end time of event, when it is to be executed on sites. The whole idea or whole construction related matters will be there in construction management, and various laws related with the constructions, various laws which will be implemented while execution of construction works. Okay, construction management plays an important role while constructing a building. We have to have a knowledge of this management, or we have to have a knowledge of various aspects related with the laws. So as today is the first lecture for construction management and law, so we will have a view of various units, or a short view on various units of construction management and law, various units related with the construction management and law. So we'll see one by one what are the different units in construction management and law, and what are the different things covered in construction management units. So as usual, there are 6 units in construction management and law. Each unit is very important, because in every unit it is having somewhat different concept related with the construction, related with the various events, activities, related with the various equipments used in construction work, related with the various methods used in the construction works. So we'll see one by one. So every unit is very important related with the construction management. So it is again an important subject in construction management, and law is again a very important subject. So we'll see one by one how much things will be covered in this. So as this is a totally a theoretical subject, but there is a problem in this unit number 2 or 1. It is having a little bit problems, but near about 60 to 70% are theoretical part. It has been covered in construction management and law subject, and whereas near about 20 to 30% there are problems related with the construction management and law. So we'll see one by one. Number one unit is very important. Again, basic studies in construction project. What is a construction project? In order to have a construction project, in case of roads, in case of dams, in case of buildings, or construction of residential buildings, or any construction work. So what are the basic studies in construction of project? Okay, the construction project plays an important role. So what is a project? Project is nothing but a combination of various activities are there, various units are there, various construction works are there. So total in club form a project. Okay, so project, it is having a various activities. Okay, construction project is it deals with various activities in this. Okay, The basic studies in construction project, what it deals, what are the very basic things to be covered in construction projects, what are the very basic studies related with the in construction project. So in unit number 2, we will see unit number 1, we will see the basics regarding the construction project. Again, the different types of projects are also it has been included in this. The different types of as construction project, there are various types of projects are also included in this. So types of projects and its financing plays an important role, because in order to execute a project, in order to construct a building, in order to construct of any structures, financing plays an important role. Okay, because money matters. Okay, without finance or without money, execution of a project is very matlab it is not possible. Therefore financing plays an important role. Okay, so in unit number 1 we will see the types of projects and its financing, the various processes in financing, what are the various aspects covered in financing, which things to be covered related with the financing, we will see in unit number 1. Okay, so unit number 1, it is very very important, because in this we will study the types of projects and its financing. Next is detailed project report analysis and feasibility. So again, we will see about the detailed project report analysis. We will see a detailed project report while executing a project, or while executing a construction work. A detailed report to be made. Okay, starting from first, there is suppose we are having a construction project, starting from excavation or starting from leveling of the ground. So a report to be made. So various things are covered in this report, various aspects have been covered in this report. So detailed report to be prepared while executing a project, while executing a construction work. Okay, so detailed project report analysis is there, and its feasibility, whether whether this detailed as per the project report analysis, whether it is feasible to execute the work, what are the grievances or what are the plus and minus in this in this hurdles in this execution of work. So whether it is feasible to have a project work, so this again will be studied in this construction management. That is feasibility of the project, and time of completion is again important. Okay, so these every bit in this unit number 1 is very very important, because every bit it is having its own importance. Okay, so time of completion of project, we have analyzed the project. First we have analyzed the project, then we have various aspects in financing, then we have analyzed, then we have a feasibility, and after feasibility and after analyzing the project, what will be the time required for completion of a project. Okay, so time of completion plays an important role. How much time will be required, how much days or how much months will be required, uh, depending upon the working days, how much days will be required, working days as per the calendar. So how much days will be required in executing a project. Okay, so time of completion plays an important role. है ना? How much time will be required, so again will be studied in the unit number 1, related with the projects. Okay, so how much time will be required in executing the project. Next is again important, is second bit is provisions of escalations in time and cost. If it is plus or minus, escalations is nothing but due to some hurdles or due to some uneven, unwanted activities in the construction project, which has due to which the construction project may be delayed, or made it may be have changes in the construction project. Time completion may be changed. So what is the provision of escalation in time and cost? Okay, if it is change in time, and what is the provision when there is change in cost? If the actual cost of the construction project is somewhat 10 lakhs or 15 lakhs or 20 lakhs, if it is escalations, if it is change in the time as well as cost of structures. Okay, so we'll see the various aspects in again unit number 1. So various things to be covered while finding out the time and cost. Okay, the choice of technology and construction techniques, again there is different technologies, different construction techniques will be used while executing a project. So what will be the technologies, or what will be the various techniques used in construction of project. Okay, so the various aspects will be again covered in this choice of technology, or various nowadays various advanced equipments are used, various techniques are used, advanced techniques are used in construction of roads, or in construction of buildings, or in construction of any structures, high rise structures. So technologies, yes. So various technologies, they are nowadays they are using. We are using for construction of project in order to reduce the time of constructions. Okay. These all technologies, these all various equipments or techniques are used in order to reduce the cost of, in order to have a reduce the time span. Okay. So various again techniques to be used, construction techniques to be used, and site planning. Okay. The various planning works and various site plannings. How planning is nothing but again an important thing which is to be covered in unit number one. We have to, while executing a project, we have to plan various activities. We have to plan. We have to have a chokeout on all the activities. Okay, the various activities to be covered, the time span required, or what will be the end or starting time, and all the activities to be covered. So again, planning plays an important role. Okay. Unit number one, it is having basics regarding the project. Various activities will be covered in this. Various financing part will be covered in unit number one. Feasibility, time and cost will be covered in unit number one. Again, the if it is there is changes in time and cost. Again, the what is the provision in maintaining the time, or in having escalations in time and cost, again will be studied, and various techniques will be studied in unit number one. So unit number one is again very important. Again, unit number two. Unit number two is construction scheduling. Again, scheduling plays an important role, as I have said that scheduling plays an important role, because unit number two, it deals with very important, because here we will study the two main techniques or main methods in this, in order to have in order to execute the work. As I have already said that when the work starts from the excavation up to the finishes, floor finishes, or up to the painting and plastering, so various activities have been covered. So what will be the time required? Okay, the total time required, okay, in executing or completion of project. So here there are we will draw a network for this. Scheduling is nothing but in order to draw a network for various activities. There will be a network. There will be interrelations. There will be a connections between all, each activities, because after excavation there will be PCC. There will not be in such a way that first there will be PCC, and after excavation there will be a network. There will be a sequence maintained. Scheduling will be there. Okay, so there will be a network drawn in this unit number two. Network which shows the various activities. Whole construction work, there will it is divided in various activities. Okay, which is represented by a network. Okay, so in this unit number two, we will draw a network related with the various activities, starting from first. See, starting from the first to up to the last, up to the floor finishes, or up to the painting, or up to the various things in construction work. So we will start from first stage up to the last stage. The various activities will be drawn in a network form. Okay, so networks will be drawn, various activities will be drawn in a form of network. Analysis, we will analyze by these two methods. These two are the various very important method. That is the critical path method. That is, it is also in short called as CPM. That is critical path method, and project evolution and revenue techniques. Okay, so PERT. Okay, project evolution and review technique. Okay, so these two are very important methods in order to draw a network, in order to calculate the time required, in order to calculate the cost required for completion of project. Because in construction project, in construction of various projects, time plays an important role in order to have a completion time, in order to end the project in a proper time. Okay, because time plays an important role, because once we have within the time limit, if we will cover that particular project, then it will be beneficial. Okay, cost wise it will be beneficial, material wise, quality wise it will be beneficial. So we have to maintain that time span related with the activities. So how to calculate that time span? So time span calculations will be done by these two methods. That is the critical path method and the project evolution and review techniques. Okay, these two methods plays an important role in order to draw a network, in order to calculate the various activities, in order to calculate the various aspects in related with the construction project. So again, there's two methods, that is the critical path methods and the project evolution and review technique plays an important role. In this critical path method, we will see the starting time, we will see the end times, we will see the critical path, the shortest route for completion of project, because we have to complete a project within the time. If suppose for example, if some construction work requires 90 100 days or 200 days, so within this 200 days we have to have some flexibility in the projects in order to have completion period before that 200 days. Okay, we have to complete that project before the 200 days or 100 days. Okay, so in order to complete the project within the stipulated time, within the stipulated days, that is nothing but we have to maintain a path. Okay, this critical path plays an important role. Okay, we have to maintain that path, that is nothing but it is called as the critical path, in which the shortest route. Okay, within less days we will complete the project, and without hampering the quality of project. Okay, without hampering the quality of construction work, without hampering the cost, or without hampering the various aspects in construction project, we will complete the project. Okay, within the stipulated time. So again, there are two methods in order to complete the project, in order to draw the network. That is nothing but the critical path method and the project evolution and review technique. So these two methods are very important. Okay, again, next method is bar chart. Again, this chart represents the various aspects related with the, again, various activities will be covered in this, and each bar chart or each that column will represent the activity, how much days will be required in order to complete the particular activity. If it is, suppose there example, suppose we are doing an activity for excavations. So excavation requires how many days? How many days in the sense, suppose we are starting a work for excavations. Suppose there are 10 columns in order to excavate. For excavation, there are 10, for building there are 10 columns. So how much days will be required? How much amount of work will be done by one labor or one man? Or how much amount of machineries will be required for excavations, and how much amount of days, or how much days the particular work to be completed. Okay, so these things to be calculated in this construction scheduling unit number 2. In this bar chart or in this critical path method, we will have a view, or we will study the various days required in construction, or various activities days required in executing a particular type of activity. Okay, again, the resource orientation scheduling, how much resources will be required. Resources, yes, in order to execute the work, or in order to complete a particular type of work. If it is, suppose example is excavation. If we want to complete an excavation within the stipulated time, if the stipulated time is suppose 10 days, or stipulated time is for 1 week, so within the 1 week we have to complete that particular type of work, or we have to execute that particular type of excavation work. So how much machineries will be required, how much extra labors will be required, what will be the wages, or what will be the equipments required. So resources orientation scheduling is very important. Okay, because in this construction management, we have to manage the various activities within the stipulated time. Okay, we have to manage without hampering the quality of the construction of project. Okay, we will not compromise with the quality of the construction project. Okay, so without hampering the quality, we have to maintain the that links that network to be maintained in order to complete the particular type of project. Okay, so this resources orientation plays an important role. This resources orientation plays an important role. Okay, in executing a work, this resources orientation scheduling is nothing but again the networking there. We have to draw a network for various types of projects. So resource orientation scheduling plays an important role. Again, next is allocations. Okay, allocations, again, allotment of these various things regarding with the various resources will be studied in this unit number 2. Again, leveling part, crashing and time cost. Again, there suppose some work, if we have delayed some work, or if we have to neglect some type of work. Okay, because I've already said that while execute a project, or while construct a project, various activities have been we have to draw various activities. But while actual executing, or while actual implementing the project on site, so some activities can be neglected. We can have a less advantage, or less preciseness in particular activity, so we can neglect that particular activity. The crashing and time cost trade-offs will be studied in this. Okay, line of balance will be studied in unit number 2. If we are neglecting, or if we are having some activity with less weightage, so we can neglect that activity, and that amount of days will be used for some other activities. Okay, so this is nothing but again covered in this construction scheduling. If we are neglecting, or if we are having some activity to be neglected while executing the work, so then we can use this method. Okay. So unit number 2 plays an important role, because in this unit number 2 we will deals with the two important that is method, that is nothing but the critical path method, that is in short called as CPM method, and project evolution and revenue review techniques. Okay, PERT method. These two important methods are very important in order to have, in order to draw the network diagram for this project, for any type of project, because in multi-storied buildings or multi task structures where different tasks to be performed at in one site, so we have to maintain, or we have to balance the various activities. Okay. We have to balance its starting time, we have to balance its end time, how much resources will be required, how much manpower will be required, or how much techniques and various equipments will be required. So unit number 2 is very important, and in this unit number 2 we will see some problems related with this two method, that is the critical path method, and that is the project evolution and review technique method. So these two methods will see problems related with this. There will be a compulsory problem of 13 to 14 marks related with this unit number 2. So we'll see with in this unit number 2 the various problems. Okay. So again, unit number 2 plays an important role. Unit number 1 deals with the projects and its management, various aspects in projects, various feasibility of the projects, various activities in the project, and unit number 2 deals with the drawing of that network. Okay, which we have studied in unit number 1. That is, we have studied the projects, we have studied the various feasibility, its time required, its cost required, and various aspects in unit number 1. Same thing, it will be implemented in network diagram in unit number 2, because network analysis in unit number 2, most important is in unit number 2 is nothing but in order to draw the network diagrams. Okay. So unit number three is again very important. Unit number 3 is very important. Again, the various things required related with the construction. Okay. As this construction management, while executing a project, or while executing a work in a construction of a project, so various things or various aspects will be covered. So unit number 1, unit number 2, again 3 deals with the manpower, material, and machineries. It is also called as 3M. Okay. Manpower, material, and machineries. It is, in short, it has been called as 3M management. 3M stands for first M stands for manpower, second M stands for material, and third M stands for machineries. So we have to manage my manpowers, how much manpowers will be required, how much manpower will be required in execute a particular type of work, in order to have construct a very particular type of work. So manpower plays an important role. Again, materials required, cement, sand, aggregates are required, or various materials will be required in executing a project. Normally main important materials are cement, sand, and aggregates, and so beyond this, bricks are also required, and various materials are required in execute a work. So in unit number 3, we will deals with the 3M, that is the manpower, material, and machineries. Machineries nowadays it is very important, because there are various advanced equipments are used, various advanced machineries are used, various advanced techniques are used in order to reduce the construction periods, life construction span. Okay, once in old days or in previous days, you have seen that while constructing a road, construction of road for 1 kilometers or one for 2 or 10 kilometers, it required days. It required days. Okay, it requires months for construction of a road. But nowadays, due to the various machineries or various advanced equipments, a kilometer or half a kilometer can be constructed in a day. Okay, so various machineries or various equipments are required, and its management. How much output will be given by these machineries? How much output will be given by this manpowers? Okay, so its output, how much machineries will be required, and its output in the sense how much work will be carried out by these machineries, whether it is feasible to hire a machineries for executing a work, or whether it is feasible to have a manpower, various labors or various masons or various manpowers required for construction of project. Okay, so machineries and manpowers, so various things will be covered in unit number again 3. Again, this unit number 3, 3M, it has been divided in 3 parts. 3M is again divided in 3 parts. That is manpower. It is having a separate bit related with the manpower, separate bit related with the material, separate bit related with the machineries, and separate bit related with various. Again, this hosting and housing hauling equipments is the various equipments, advanced equipments are there. Okay? So manpower is nothing but again the requirements and methods of calculating productivity, staffing, planning, directing, and controlling of various things, various activities, while controlling or while directing the various activities in construction of project. How much manpowers will be required, what will be its controlling it, how it will be controlled, how one activity will be dependent on other activity, and how all this directing controlling will be done. So related with the manpower will be covered in this unit number 3 first bit, that is manpower. It's organizational chart. Again, the charts related with the manpowers, as I have already said, if we are executing a work such as excavation, so how much manpower will be required, how much labors will be required, so there will be a chart related with this. Because suppose labors 10 labors are required, so how much quantity of work, task work will be covered by these labors. Okay. So whether we have to increase the quantity of labors or whether we have to decrease the quantity of labors in order to complete a particular meter cube of excavations. Already we have seen in estimating that particular meter cube of excavation to be done. है ना? Suppose we have calculated 100 meter cube or 50 meter cube of earthwork to be digged in case of columns, in case of roads. So how much labors will be required? Okay, manpower, and its charts to be prepared, because this construction management and law subject, it is interrelated with the estimating and costing. Okay. Once we have calculated the quantity of materials required, quantity of various in meter cube or in meter square or in running meters, the same to be implemented in this construction management, same to be managed in order to execute the work. Okay. So this estimating and costing and subject and this construction management is somewhat interrelated to each other, and with some aspects it will be interrelated with each other, because the amount which we have already calculated in estimating, we will execute by applying various management techniques. Okay, we will actually implement that estimating subject by managing the by construction management subject, we will implement on sites. Okay? The duties and responsibilities of the personal managers, again the duties responsibilities of a personal manager will be covered in manpower. Related with the personal manager will be there, and its duties, its responsibilities, what are the its outcomes related with the personal manager, we will cover in the manpowers. Again, materials required, requirements of the materials, uh, procuring, that is purchasing, whether it is feasible to purchase. Procuring is nothing but whether it will be given by the government bodies, or whether that material will be purchased by owners. So requirements is procuring, storing, if the materials to be stored in godowns or various storage houses. So storing and delivering, quality checks, again the checks required in materials, various sand checks required in case of sand, various checks required in case of bricks, various checks required in case of cement, sand and aggregates. So again quality checks in case of materials also, and quality checks in case of construction also. Okay. So quality checks, but here in this case we will see the quality checks in materials, because we are studying in materials, so quality checks in materials. Inventory control techniques, again various techniques will be covered in this, various control techniques will be covered in this. Again, construction waste generation and management, again various waste generation will be there, and its management will be covered in the unit number 3. Again, third in this unit number 3, third M is nothing but machineries. So important is third bit in this is nothing but the machinery. This bit is nothing but the machinery. Again, I have already said that different equipments, different advanced techniques or different advanced machineries are required. So different types of construction equipments and their applications. Okay, how much will be the outcome of this excavators, how much will be the outcome of these dozers, rollers, or various advanced equipments, which we will see in this unit number 3. The various advanced equipments nowadays which has been used in construction of project, we will see its usage, its outcome, how much will be the how much will be the output of this with all of this advanced equipments, advanced machineries, we will study in the unit number 3. Again, related with the machineries is hoisting and hauling equipments. Various equipments are there, such as gantry girders are there, various chain equipments such as lift is there. So housing and hauling equipments, various equipments are there. Cost and working hours analysis, how much cost will be required, what will be the working hours, as I have already said. When we are using the various advanced equipments, how much output will be taken, or how much output will be covered by this advanced equipments, what will be the its working hours, whether it will work for 6 hours, 5 hours, 8 hours, and how much work will be taken, or how much work will be execute will be have with this advanced equipment, will be covered by this advanced equipment. So cost and working hours analysis. Depreciation analysis, again this analysis we will again study. We will also study in estimating and costing depreciation. When the time span increases, there is a deterioration. Depreciation is nothing but a word related with the deteriorations. As the lifespan of the building increases, there is some change in the construction. Okay? The plastering, there is change in the plastering. There will be change. There will be wear and tear in the construction project. There will be wear and tear in the various equipments will be there. So depreciation analysis plays an important role. Again, there are various in this depreciation analysis. There are various methods covered in this. How to calculate the yearly depreciation. Yearly depreciation of a construction project, whether it is a building, whether it is a road. Nowadays, you have seen the roads. Okay, bitumen roads. Every year, it require a maintenance. It require some cost to be kept aside in order to have a maintenance in case of roads. Every years in monsoon season there is maintenance in the roads, the construction of roads. So maintenance, depreciation, there will be a decrease. Some wear and tear will be caused in case of roads, in case of buildings, in Mumbai or in big cities. Always there is, due to atmospheric change, there is wear and tear in external plasters, external paintings. Okay? So there will be some cost to be kept aside. We will study in the depreciation analysis. Again, unit number 4 plays an important. It is again a important unit which deals with the quality and safety management. Again, all these aspects we will cover in construction management related with construction. Related with construction is again important. Unit number 4 is the quality and safety management. In order to execute a work, what will be the quality to be maintained, and how much, at what extent the quality to be maintained, and what are the safety managements to be carried out while executing a particular type of work. This management, safety management, nowadays it is very important. There is safety management, safety provisions, safety IS codes are there related with any construction project. Without safety norms, we cannot construct any structures. We have to maintain that norms. We have to maintain that clause in execute a project, in construct a project, related with the machineries, related with the labors, related with the various equipment. So safety management plays an important role. Now safety plays an important role because while executing or while constructing a project, executing a project, there may be any unwanted, unforeseen happens in the site. So we have to manage, or we have to have safety provisions regarding that. So concepts of total quality management and safety provisions as per National Building Code of India. Okay. So there is a code related with that National Building Code. There are again safety provisions related with the construction. Okay, related with the construction. So again, this safety provisions will be covered in unit number 4 related with the constructions. All these things are covered. We will study related with the construction management. Okay, constructions. So again, National Building Code of India, that is safety code related with the construction. We will study in unit number 4 various equipments and various MS in construction projects. Project management system, MS project. Nowadays, MS projects are various softwares, project management techniques are used, various softwares are used in order to have a proper networking, proper activity, in order to maintain or in order to execute the project within the stipulated time, within the time span. In order to complete the project within the time span, again there are various softwares are also used. Various advanced softwares are also used. The MS project and project management systems we will study in the various things we will study in the unit number 4. Again, while executing the project, what different laws to be maintained, legal aspects to be maintained, legal documentary work to be done, or various sanctioning part to be done while executing the project. So unit number 5 deals with that legal aspects related with the government bodies. Okay. So related with the government bodies while executing the project, what things or which sanctionings or which things to be covered related with the government bodies. Okay. So legal aspects in construction projects. So town planning requirements. What is the requirement of town planning? What are the drawings required for by the town planning? how much space to be left from front, or various aspects covered in this town planning requirements. What are the different acts related with this? What are the different codes related to planning? So all this related with the governments we will study in the unit number 5. Okay. The unit number 5 is again very important, because this unit deals with the laws. This unit number 5 deals with the rules and regulations. Okay, because we are constructing a project, so if the cost of the project is for 1 crores or for 50 lakhs, so that cost it should be in such a way that no one should have a objection on construction of that particular type of work. So we should be clear in all the documentary work related with the construction of work. All this will be covered in the legal aspects, will be covered in the unit number 5. All the documentary works or various aspects related with the government bodies, various drawings, and various things related with the in order to have a legal project, in order to have execute a project legally, what are the different things to be covered, we will study in the unit number 5. Again, Highway Act, Irrigations Act, local rules, that is the Guntivari Act, we will study in the unit number 5. As local acts, we will study in this unit number 5. What are the local requirements, local government bodies requirements regarding the execution of work, we will study in the unit number 5. Unit number 5 is very, very important again. Unit number 6 is again related with somewhat same as unit number 5. It is same as 6. That is the introduction to different laws are there. Environmental Protection Act. We have to protect the environment also. We have to protect the various plants and trees also. So what this act says? What is the various acts to be maintained? Okay. Because once we are constructing a project, so we cannot harm the trees, we cannot harm the animals, we cannot harm the natural phenomena. Okay? So we have to maintain all this. So what are the different laws related with the construction? So Environmental Protection Acts, we will study in this, because construction related activities are there. It is not as such that while we are constructing a building, or while we are constructing a road, we can hamper the living beings, or we can hamper the atmospheric, all the trees or various forests. So this act will have a guideline while constructing or while executing the project. So what is the guideline related with the environment? So this will be studied in this unit number 6. That is introduction to different laws. That is Environmental Protection Act, Forest Conservation Act, water pollution and air pollution, different pollutions related water pollution and air pollution will be studied in this unit number 6. Transfer of Property Act, sale, purchase, all these land acquisitions. If we are if government is acquiring a land for particular type of suppose there is a railway line, suppose there is a road, construction of road or construction of dam in particular village. So what will be the provision? There will be some guidelines, there will be some clauses mentioned in the codes, or there will be some clauses mentioned in the legal books regarding acquisition of land, forest land, regarding acquisition of land for construction of roads or bridges or any railway line. Okay, so Land Acquisitions and Rehabilitation Act and Indian Contract Act. Okay, so when we are having execution of work within the two bodies, what are the contract act? There are some legal dealings between the two parties, between the buyer or between the seller or the one who constructs the building and the owner. So what is the legal aspects between the two? This will be again covered in unit number 6. So again, unit number 6 deals with the various laws related with the environment and related with the land acquisitions, related with the sale and purchase of the various things. If we are having if we are purchasing a land for construction work, if we are selling a land for to the government bodies, so what will be the various things which have been covered, or various clauses, or which are various acts covered in the government records? Okay, we will see Land Acquisitions and Rehabilitation Act and Indian Contract Act. So in this way, all the 6 units, these are covered in this construction management and law. So this all 6 units plays an important role while executing a project. Okay, from starting first stage to the up to the last stage. So various things to be covered. So in all these 6 units, many things has been covered in related with the construction, related with the execution of particular type of project. So this construction management law, it is very, very important related with the execution of project. related with any construction of any type of project, whether it is a construction of a building or roads or bridges or any type of construction. So what, which laws to be maintained, which aspects to be covered, which things to be kept in mind while executing a project, which activities to be kept in mind while executing a project. So all this will be covered in the all the 6 units, depending upon its weightage. So all the 6 units are very very important in construction management and law. Okay. So in short, as today was the first lecture, so I've covered in short all the 6 units, the various aspects in all the 6 units, various things, various important things covered in all the 6 units. So in detail, we will study one by one. We will from next lecture we will start unit number one. But one thing it is to be kept in mind that this construction management and law, it is totally a theoretical subject. Okay, so you have to write down every for whether it is for 4 marks, whether it is for 5 or 6 marks, you have to write all the various things. Okay, definitions, various brief information related with the particular topic we have to write down. Okay, so we will cover complete syllabus. We will cover all the different aspects in this construction management law. We will cover all the various units in construction management law. Okay, as per the timetable. Next from next lecture we will start construction management law again, which is very very interesting subject. A little bit it is a theoretical subject, but it is very much interesting related with the construction of project, construction of any structures. So we will study unit number from starting from unit number one. We will study from next lectures. Okay. So as today was the first lecture, I have introduced about construction management and law. So as you all already know that in final year I will teach two subjects, that is the estimating and costing and construction management and law. Both the subjects, they are interrelated to each other. So as per the time consumptions or as per the time required, we will cover both the syllabus of construction management and law and syllabus of estimating and costing. We will cover both the syllabus simultaneously as per the timetable. Okay, and the reference books are also available. The project planning and management, that is BC Punya, it is Indian author books is also available, which is available in the library. You can refer this book also for future use. And we will cover the complete syllabus. We will provide the notes also. We will cover the complete syllabus for construction management and law. So there is no need to have any confusion or anything regarding this construction management or law, because it is very very simple subject. But it is one thing is that it is totally a theoretical subject, because in this 80% is the theory subject. This subject is having 80% theory, and near about 20 to 30% there will be numericals based. Okay, so we will cover from next lecture. We will see this whole that is we will start one by one topics related with the construction management and law. So starting with first unit, we will see the various things related with the construction management and law. Okay. Thank you. From as per the timetable, we will start construction management and law. I have already created a construction management and law Google form or Google classroom. I have created. So please join that Google classroom. And next time I will share the link in that Google classroom. I should share this link in both Google classroom as well as the studying classroom classroom also. But next time, this construction management and law link of this YouTube will be shared in only in the construction management and law, that is Google Classroom only. Okay. So from next lecture, as per the timetable, we will start the unit number one, that is the construction management and law. Okay. Thank you. Okay, thank you.